So in this video, we're going to look at the Flydigi Wasp 2 Elite Edition one-handed gamepad. You can currently find this on Amazon for $56.99, but I'll leave a link in the description below in case that price changes. Now this does have a back metal button that is removable. On the top you've got micro switch triggers, and you've got two alternative joysticks to choose from. And this will work for iPhone or Android, and this does have a built-in USB-C connection. And this will fit phones up to a width of 86 millimeters. So now this is half gamepad and half touchscreen. So it's almost like a hybrid controller. And I definitely like the package design on this. It looks nice and professional. It definitely doesn't look like something cheap. And this does have an upgraded, bigger joystick and A and B button over their first controller that came out. And there is a TPU covered palm rest. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what we've got. And it does come in a nice little carrying case. So it comes with a warranty card. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you how long that warranty is. And of course, a user guide. A nice flat USB-C charging cable. You get a nice removable metal button. And here's your other option for the joystick. You can see it just snaps right on. So as for the device itself, here on the top you get your left button, left trigger. Here on the front is your analog stick, A and B button. On the inside you've got this nice little grip. And then on the back, of course, is your metal removable button. And then you get some nice little grip here on the back. And then depending on what size of phone you have, underneath the controller is the charging port and where you connect your Android phone during setup. And the logo button lights up once you power the controller on. So the first thing you gotta do is install the Flydigi Game Center app. Allow display over other apps. Then all we gotta do is connect to the device. And you can see here are the other devices that they currently make. So we've got the Wasp 2. And that's pretty much it. We just turn it on and it connects automatically. Then it looks like we just gotta hit activate to play. Then you just hit build number 7 times to enter developer mode. And it says you are now a developer. So this is where I started to have problems and couldn't get the controller to work with my OnePlus 7 Pro. So I tried to do the one-click firmware upgrade, which didn't work for some reason. The weird thing is, I hooked it up to my old OnePlus 3 phone, and then it completed the firmware upgrade, and then once I connected it back to my OnePlus 7 Pro, it started to work correctly. Now, once you launch the games from the Flydigi app, you want to make sure to adjust the mapping so it works correctly with each game. Otherwise, you'll think it's not working. I know for PUBG, I had to adjust the button mapping a couple times to get it just right to where it felt comfortable for me. And since you have different controls once inside a vehicle, I made it so the A and B buttons were the gas and brake, which makes driving so much easier on PUBG. And my team even won the first match that I played with this controller. So that was definitely a pretty good test in my book. I also tested this on some other games, and once you map the buttons for each game, it makes them so much better. It's pretty simple just to hit the logo button to bring up the button mapping and make adjustments as you play. even though I think the setup for Android could be easier. And I didn't like the fact you can only use the OnePlus 7 Pro mounted in one direction because the clamp is right where the volume buttons are, so it keeps turning the volume all the way up. I would, however, still recommend the Wasp 2 controller because it makes games more comfortable to play and it gets rid of your left hand always blocking the screen. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.